to make sure where the camera lens is. Good morning. It is 8 o'clock. I'll be here for about 10 minutes live. How is everybody doing? It is August the 22nd, 2024. And the surgery day is here. For those of you who don't know, hello, replay viewers. We don't wait for people to come in the room, because we talk to the replay viewers. For those of you who don't know, Joe is going to go remove a lipoma from his shoulder. So the ultrasound shows a fatty growth, and we're believing that that's all it is, a simple lipoma. He's had one before in his forehead that was removed years ago. So we're thinking it's the same thing. Joe was supposed to be reporting back to his doctor if that thing was growing or not. He didn't even report to me. And honestly, it just looks like his shoulder bone, It's a little thing going there. So we were lucky to get quick appointments, and they're going to do the procedure to remove it today. Hi, Lorette. How are you, darling? How are you? I was talking to our godmother the other day, and she told me, she says, I only have two goddaughters, and they're both beautiful. And I said, you know it. Hi, Africano. Thanks for the prayers. Sarita and her grandchildren, they pray every day at 6 o'clock through like FaceTime or whatever, and on the weekends at noon. And they've been praying for Joe since when? Since I had the yard sale, August the 3rd. That's when I sat next to Joe, and he showed me that thing. Oh my God. I said, you are growing another human being. I'm exaggerating, but you guys know what I mean. Hi, Diane. So we have to go 15 miles away from here, and I put it in the thing a little while ago to see what time. The appointment is 9:45, but I want to get there by 9 because parking is always an issue. We could mess around with trying to find parking and then still walk to find where we need to go. We don't want to be late, right? So I say hi, Joe. He has a thing on his ears.
Hello, people. How you guys doing?
You look weird with that thing on your head, babe. So I'm gonna move the camera to show you my little setup. You see my setup over there? So I'm still transferring files, video files. I'm in 1999. At the end of 1999, I started in August 1989, a few days ago. And when I had the original VHSs, at some point I made a copy of all of my originals, and I kept the copy in a separate bin. And I've been going through the originals before I have to step into the copy. And I had to stop one time and use one of the copies because the original wasn't up to par. It didn't have any sound on half of the video. So I had to go find the copy, and I transferred the copy. And so at this point, what I'm doing are these fat, what do you call them? Let me get up and show you real quick. I'm putting on one of my pretty outfits today because I haven't been invited anywhere to wear my pretty outfit. So I'm gonna wear it to my husband's surgery, right? Shoot, this one doesn't have. Okay, it's in the thing. So these VHS-C was what came about after VHS. This is the VHS, right? So then they brought out the C's. And so I have 16 of the VHS-Cs. Thank God they're only half hour each. These big ones could go up to 8 hours if you choose the lesser quality. But I always used to choose the better quality, so they're 2 hours long. And I've been through a lot of those. So you have to put the VHS-C in this adapter. I have two of them and only one work. See? You put the cassette in there. You close it. There's some kind of motor that would close this red thing. For the Gen Zers that don't know this type of media, right? And you shove it into the VCR and it works just like this. But these little videos are only half hour, and I have 6 more of these to go through. Today I have 3 of these to go through to finish up this. This is the copy. I had copied everything onto this one, but I want to use the original to get the better quality. So I have three more like this, which is half hour, so an hour and a half to transfer, and then this cassette would have been shelved. And then I have one more cassette like this, and I think I have six of these that would fit on that one cassette. This is a copy. So I'm like, matching. Thank God I was a very organized creature of habit, and I marked down dates of everything in sequence. Mm-hmm. So I'm not gonna go through 35 years of footage though. I started in 1989, and I think we finished using these type of thing in 2010. Thank you, Marva. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So um yeah, the next batch after these, after I go through nine of these, I'm starting to take breaks because I think I'm overworking the capture card. Because yesterday I taped a whole one of these 30 minutes, and it didn't tape with any sound. So I had to like close the program, open it back up, rest the computer, rest the VCR, rest the capture card. So today I think I'm definitely going to finish this one, which is three of these tapes, and then six of the other tapes to match another one of these, and I'll quit. I won't do anymore. Even if I feel the urge to do it, I won't. Because then after that, I have three other VHSs to do. One is of Jada's whole singing career from the time she was a baby. And then one is my broadcasting stuff that I did in school. That's not a lot though. And then one is something to do with this lady that we met when we went to the Wayne Brady show back in, God, when did Wayne Brady have a show? Oh 04, oh 03, I think. And Jada got up and sang for Wayne Brady from the audience, and this lady ran over to her and wanted to meet her, and she became Jada's development manager for 1 year. We didn't have to pay her anything, but she would call us like once a month and tell us things to do for Jada to develop her. And there's a video there with her name on it and Jada's name on it. So I don't know if we taped something with them or if they had an interview or what happened. So I'm anxious to see what's on that video, but I'm going in sequence. So last night the footage that I watched was the ending of 1990. No, was it beginning? I think January 1999. So Jada had just turned 4, and she was dancing Ricky Martin, "Living La Vida Loca," and another one, the one that says, "I'm a desperado, la da 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 da." Oh my God! If you see that child dancing, and Jory was right there being a fool with her, and Joshua was a clown. I have it on this phone, so I can't show it to you guys, but I think I'm gonna put some of these footage like for my members, and because I can't monetize, I can't monetize them, and I'm gonna get friggin' copyright finger. I don't know. Maybe I could do it like put it publicly at Patreon. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe I put it where I could put a link. Put a link at the community feed, and it's an unlisted video, and you guys can go watch. Oh my God! But I'm gonna like put the link. I'm gonna put the video on a different channel, the channel that's not monetized, because any of my channel that's monetized, if I put these monetized songs, even if I don't turn on the commercials, I can still get in trouble. So I'll go put it at a channel that is not monetized, and then I'll put the link unlisted to that video or something like that. You guys could go see some of the clownery that was going on with these kids. There's like a common theme going on in the videos that I didn't realize, and the theme is we played a lot of music and we did a lot of singing and dancing with these kids. We sure did. We sure did. And I've had these speakers. I saw them pop up in the video at least by March 1996. This whole stereo equipment. I remember that Joe sold some penny stocks, and we got like $1,300. And my dad went with me to the whatever the music store was at the time to buy this setup, and I was gonna get crappy speakers because I got really good equipment for the rest of the stuff. And he says, no, get the best, get JBL. And so the bill came to like $2,500 total for the stereo. And I only had 13. So my dad paid the next 12. So then my sister was like, is it a loan or is it a gift? I said, you never know with daddy. And so she asked him, and he goes, well, it's a loan, but you don't have to rush and pay me back. So what I did was save $100 each month. And every 90 days, I gave him $300 towards that $1,200. And so then I in 9 months I had paid him $900, right? But in three increments, three, three, and three. So the fourth payment was due around Christmas time. My sister said, pay it to him on Christmas Day and he'll give it back to you. And that's what I did. And he said, oh no, keep it for Christmas. So I ended up paying him back $900 for this stereo. The stereo came in $2,500. But damn, I was on the hook after that, man. Because everything they had, they called me for coming and play DJ for this thing. Because that's what I went to school for. I don't think it was a tit for tat. I think, there's a DJ in the family, why pay? And I remember a family member on Joe's side of the family, they were getting married. I'm not going to say he, she, or it. They were getting married and they asked if I could DJ. And I said, no, I couldn't, because 1 week later I would be DJing for my brother's wedding that was going to be here. And I was 7 months pregnant with Jada, and I wouldn't be able to sustain all of that. And after thinking about it a few hours, Joe convinced me to do the DJing for that family member, and he would help me. He said, just show me the buttons to touch, set everything up, and I'll touch the buttons, right? I'll help you. And so I called back the person and said, you know what? I'll do it after all. Joe says he's going to help. And the person says, it's okay. My other brother is paying for a DJ for me. I'm like, well, what the actual F? They weren't going to pay me. And within 2-3 hours, they already found one to pay. But that's a whole crawfish stay, That's how Belizeans are. When they could use it for something, they'll use it. And I'm not saying all Belizeans. Some of us are decent. You know what I mean? If it doesn't fly, if it doesn't apply, let it fly, right? But that's how some of them are. If they could use it for something, they'll use it. When they can't use it, I'll pay for it. You're not worth paying, but I'll pay for it. You see, people don't like when I talk their story, but I don't forget nothing. I have an elephant's brain. And if the person is watching and they know who they are, they get pissed. Oh, they're talking about me on a platform. I didn't call no name. I didn't say he should or he she or it. I'm on my best FS today, guys. I'm on my best FS today. Anyways, at 8:50 we're gonna end this live. It's 8:12 right now. End this live and we'll make sure that I have everything in my bag to keep me comfortable while Joe is in there. I don't think the procedure will take long, but I don't ever assume with anything when it comes to puncturing skin, because even if they put a needle in you, they call that surgery because they're like, oh, I'm puncturing skin. And especially when they have to cut and this, you run the risk of infection and all types of mess could happen. So we are always constantly in prayer about what we're going through. And know that it'll be all right. It'll be all right. I think it's kind of early for any of my mods to come in. They don't even know I'm live. I keep doing these pop-up lives. Remember that I'm live every day at Bare Pantry Talk, BARE Pantry Talk. And we just talk foolishness like this. Sometimes we talk trending topics. Be forewarned that sometimes the topics is politics. But I think in 2 weeks that I've been live, I've only talked politics one time. And like I said publicly, I don't like to talk politics because you lose half your audience. If you're on one side and not the other side, you lose 50% of your audience. So it's whatever. But if it's trending, we're gonna have to talk about it because it's gonna make money. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're strong. We're strong. I really I'm confident. I'm confident because we've had a string of very talented doctors through Kaiser, because Jada broke her ankle in 2016. The heel broke off of the damn, however your foot is set up. And she had the best surgeon. The best, the best, the best, the best. And the person who went in before Jada for the surgery, they had to use cadaver to dead body to fix. Oh, but for Jada, they didn't have to do that. That doctor was the best. And then when I had my gallbladder out, that doctor was superb. So I'm speaking a talented, superb doctor again for this one. Everybody was saying sign him up for Dr. Pimple Popper, but you have to audition for that. You can go to her office and use your insurance and have her do it regardless. But if you want to be on the show, you have to audition for that, and you have to check for when they're having auditions, and you have to go through TLC and yada yada. And it's like, who got the time? That thing needs to come out. It needs to come out, you know? But I always like take a big bag with me and take a bunch of phones. I have two phones. I can listen to YouTubers and relax and, not sit there bored. Before phones, what did we do? Take a book and read, right? Mm-hmm. So what do you guys have planned for today? It's Thursday, and then tomorrow it's Friday. Oh, that was one of the songs that we sang a lot in 1990, I think. It's finally Friday. I'm free again. I got my motor running for a wild weekend. That was a country song. It's, what's amazing looking at these videos? I used to record on the freeway. How in the heck did I have that big thing on my shoulder recording on the freeway? I wonder if then we had already condensed down to a smaller camera, right? I really wish that I had shown some of the cameras in the footage, but only a couple of times I caught a glimpse of whatever camera I was using in a mirror or something like that. But I was recording on the freeways and cars, and just like we do now as vloggers. And so Jada was just like really amazed how much footage I recorded of them. And she said, Mom, you were the original vlogger before there was a YouTube, because YouTube was made in 2006. And I was vlogging since 1989, You're going to go cook lunch? I hear ya. Hi, Jazzy. Yes, Jazzy, my darling. Yes, yes, yes. You guys speak all that positivity over him. Joe's not scared. He's not worried. He's just glad to get it out because it's messing with his mobility of the arm. And Jory wanted to take the day off to take us, but they said he can drive. And he's like, no, don't bug him. If we really need him, then, we can holler for one of the kids. Joshua's here. He doesn't have a car, but Jada's off today and she has a car. So they can always come and help us if anything. So we're ready to go. Since my sister put these nails on, I can't put in any earring. I don't know how people get crop done with these nails because I've been so limited. I can't get nothing done. One of them came off already. My sister is like, you could glue it back on. I said, mm-hmm. Yes, girl. Yes. I'm going to glue it back on. No. It's like, no. I wish this one was gone so I could edit because I edit with this finger on the pad of the computer, but it's like click, 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 click. That's all you hear is click, click, click. Jazz, how things going on over there? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, my sister does a good job with this. So she went and got trained. She took the classes. She took the tests. For to pass the state test. I think you have to take it every 3 or 4 years or whatever. And she does a really really good job. But these were just too long. Hi, Christine. Oh, Christine texted me. I thought she was in here. Are you going to use Zoom? Diane, I would advise that you go in a little bit early because Zoom can be quite annoying. I have Zoom on all my devices, but it never fails that every time I have to freaking click a link in Zoom to do an important meeting, you know, it says you got to update it. We're going to go stay here for 5 minutes and freaking update. I'm like, what? Why? Why, Jesus? Why? But once you click on that link, you don't have to hit join yet. But if you click on the link and all is well, it's just gonna sit there and wait. But if it has to update, that's when it's gonna tell you bloody foolishness. Like I gotta update now before you use me. So I don't like phone appointments. I understand. I understand that your doctor is far away, but I don't like these Zoom and phone appointments because they really can't see nothing through the thingy. They need to like feel you and touch you and I feel like a doctor needs to touch you to know what the hell's going on. You know what I mean? 69 already? Uno done they get cold already? Africano, you guys are getting cold already? Jesus Christ, I think today we got 102. Lord have mercy. I thought you guys got chilly like in September. We're still in August. I guess I'll drive out on the boots directly. I guess it's going to be boots weather in a little while for y'all. Shit, we gonna be going to the beach right through Joe's birthday, the ending of October. Well, Joe's birthday is October 12th, but we're gonna go right through the ending of October to the beach. Apart from the race riots, it's been quiet. The race riots have been big, huh? I see when no updateness. Okay, I see when they went to Brighton with their bloody foolishness. Some people was waiting there on them, huh? I watched the convention last night. I'm not into conventions, not even from my own party, but I've been watching this one because of all the musical performances. It feels like a whole concert. You know what I mean? Hi, Myrna. Yes. It feels like Christine's not in here. I'm gonna send Christine that video with Jada dancing because she has an iPhone. I can't send people who have Android phones the video because the video comes out small unless I can get the video onto my Android phone. But I can send it through WhatsApp. That's how I send Jada videos through WhatsApp. Oh, that's why. I got you. I got you, D. I got you. Yeah. Yeah. I've been enjoying the convention though. I've been enjoying the convention. I liked that one day when they did the roll call for all the delegates and they played like a song for every state. I really liked that one. Except I think the DJ was a little bit too loud so that you couldn't even hear the people giving the delegates. And who talked yesterday? I think Bill. You know, in my mom's later years, she had become a Republican because, or like the psychics say, a repube. She had become a repube because of my dad. You know, she follows everything my dad does. But she still loved Bill Clinton. And there was an opportunity when I was in Periscope where this one girl said that she was Bill Clinton's cousin. And that when they went to Thanksgiving dinner, she would tell him that I wanted to meet him. I think she was pulling my leg. But my mom's like, if that ever happens, come pick me up, okay? Come pick me up. Oh my goodness. So he talked last night. What happened to these old white rich men when they all lose their voice? What happened to that? I see one of Joe's brothers started to get hoarse many years ago, and it never cleared up. And I told Joe I'm gonna check that. In some other videos, yeah, it doesn't come to good video quality. Hi Diane. In some other videos, Joe had like an underbite where he was like, I guess I must have corrected that because it's like I think he was just doing it to like be weird. I no, fix that. No lisp, no underbite, no. I'll fix that right away. 8:22, the date. I looked at the clock and it said 8:22. All right, guys, let's end this live so we can do one last bathroom call and I can put in this thing on the Google Maps to see how long it's gonna take us to get over there because sometimes it changes if there's a traffic accident or something. It'll change and it'll be longer and then I wouldn't have known because I didn't check, right? I'll be back in another live later today whenever the surgery is done and I come home and he's settled and we ate lunch and everything. I'll come back and I'll update you guys as to how everything went, okay? Thank you all for the prayers. We really appreciate it. I don't know that I'm gonna do a live at my Bear Pantry Talk today for 4 o'clock. I might if something good happens, but I might just do the live here in the middle of the day. On like I'll set up the camera and because right now I'm using the phone and I hate doing lives on my phone. But I'll do all that. All right. Thanks, Verna, darling. We'll be back. Stay tuned. We'll be back. Send up your prayers for 9:45 or start earlier because sometimes they take you in earlier so that whoever he gets does it precision and get it all out and close it back up with no dirty tools. Pray that we don't get the Ronas because that's on the rise again. Child, let me go find Joe a mask. All right, guys. Good luck, Diane. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Bye, Anthony. Anthony Joe's gonna go remove a lipoma out of his shoulder, a fatty mass. Okay? We're leaving now. We're gonna be back in the middle of the day with the updates. You guys keep the prayers going. Bye, Jazzy, darling. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jasmine, why did you bring that up? Jada was the first person to show me that group or that girl or whatever. It's not a group, right? It's just the one artist. That Pink Pony girl. Jada can sing that song so good. And Jada says, Mom, they're going to be a hit. Boom. Tell me why they're a hit. You know Jada can pick them, right? All right. Bye, guys.